Hi there. I started out on my financial journey in order not to be rich. I started out because I'd had enough of just surviving. Have a lifestyle when you're married and then divorced, then get married again of poverty, pressure, financial pressures, surviving. That's not life. Okay, so a bit about my life journey. Got married relatively young. My wife didn't work. We ended up buying a house. The interest payments went up through the roof, actually 17%. Put a lot of pressure on our marriage, on us. I was actually told to go get a second job because her father did, and that really didn't work because teaching is a really demanding experience, particularly marketing. Okay, our son was born, and things got worse, and she ended up walking out when I was not home and cleaning out the bank account. Okay, I needed to pay child support, fine. But you know what it's like trying to get ahead when you're paying child maintenance and tax? You just can't do it, can you? So it means I need to have some changes. Anyway, I tried some digital marketing, oh, not digital marketing, it was network marketing schemes and not Amway. It didn't quite work, but I started to, but I had to change my mindset. And so when I decided to change my mind, my thinking, I got led to China on a goodwill trip and fell in love with teaching. And I'd left teaching, and I ended up going back to the work at American International School in Christmas, just prior to Christmas 2000, where I met and married my wife. So that was a bonus. Then we begin to, well, renew my mind again. We had some hard times as a married couple. I found it easy to do some extra income jobs in China because I was a teacher. And so teaching English was very easy, but you just still can't get ahead. Then I started reading a book, I think it was Richard Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So good. I encourage you to read it. And it was one of his secrets, or what, if it's not really a secret, is to how do you say it? Well, you need multiple income streams. And when you research rich people, you find out that's what they do. They have more than one source of income because you can't rely upon it. If you look at income and you're going to work in, and most people want a pay rise and they go on strike until they get it, well, you're going to pay more tax. You're simply not going to get ahead. You can't. Okay, because the cost of goods go up and things you could find at the moment. Everyone wants more money. In fact, other people, businesses are charging more money. So you're actually not getting ahead. You're actually going backwards. Okay, when I returned to Australia with my wife, she started a small business, and I began to once again renew my mind. And I started getting supply teaching and tutoring, and it started to work, but it wasn't everything. It was still a long way from being successful. I got some teaching contracts and stuff that started to work for me, and then it stopped again. So I had ended up having to go to drive taxi, which is not a good source of income. Then COVID hit. I couldn't even get $100 in a week, or maybe I did, but it wasn't good. Okay, so around about that time, I discovered a social media platform called Noble Goldman, whose goal is to create 1 million millionaires, and that struck my interest. And I thought, oh, how much money do they want? Well, actually, they don't. You can join the platform free, and you in the comments section if you want to know. I can send you my link. You can join up. There's no cost. However, if you want to make an income stream out of it, there will be cost, but don't worry about that. But it's the personal development I got from that changed this thing, and I've led into more consistent income building and some partial income coming streams. They're not working well now because at the moment I'm getting pressured, but they are getting there. They are improving. So I wanted to share these things with you, rightio. Um, it's not more work that you need to do. You want to spend time with your family. The older you get, the more income you find you'll need. Particularly if you've got kids, grandkids even. Well, I'm not at the stage of being grandfather yet, but I really want to be. But I would like to have income to be able to provide for them. So I will encourage you to sign up, ask comments, tell me about your story. That would really excite me. Okay, thanks very much.